everyone doing? Welcome to Attract Mode, presented by Lady Arcaders. Lady Arcaders is an all-women and femme gaming collective. Lady Arcaders welcomes all women and femme people in gaming, speedrunners, developers, and casual fans alike. In addition to our cozy private community, we run weekly showcases on our Twitch channel, as well as larger charity events throughout the year. Lady Arcaders is hosting an in-person speedrun event called Out of Bounds Toronto on June 15th and 16th. Submissions open on March 2nd. Wait, that's today! Get your run submissions in, let's go! Volunteer applications are also open, and there are both remote and in-person positions available. Certain positions are open to all genders as well. So even if you don't qualify as a Lady Arcader, you can still volunteer and support all of your favorite women and femme speedrunners. With that, it's time to get on with the show, and we have two incredible showcases for you today. First up is BeamQueenSol, running Metroid Zero Mission. She's going to be 100% normal about it. Wait, sorry folks, I just got word that the category is 100% normal. BeamQueenSol will not be normal about this game in any way. My apologies. Sol, take it away.
Oh no, we'll be normal about it. Very normal about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But yes, hello. I am Sol, BeamQueenSol. I ended up learning this game kind of not really on a whim. I had somebody redeem a challenge for me, and then I ended up learning this to try and do that challenge. Beat the challenge well before I finished doing that. Figured, heck it, I'm learning the run. But I'm not alone here. I have my partner in Metroid Crime here.
Excellent introduction. Hi, I'm Metroid Crime. I'm any percent normal about this game, you know? To your 100%. But I know I'm like legit so excited to see this run. I have not watched a 100% run of this. And I'm super excited to see how you do it.
Yeah, and I'm also, I've yet to see an 80% run, so I'm curious to see how that'll end up being. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. We have this file sitting here, very, very lovely, set the time attack mode, which doesn't really do anything for the run. It just, if I wanted to look at the pause screen and see, like, am I missing anything? What's my time looking like? I can actually do that. That's all it does. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're gonna have a little cutscene where Samus kind of touches down, has a little blurb saying about this being her so-called Zero Mission. You know, oh look, title drop.
The name of the game.
And then this, and now it properly starts. And by starts, I mean we're going straight to the left, because why would we go right? We need this. This is a very important item. If we don't get this, we can't really play the game at all. We did to like the statue, and then we're stuck. So no, we actually need a morph ball. It is probably one of the most important items in the run. Next to the bombs. The bombs are also incredibly important for quite a few different reasons. Namely height. We did lots of height off of that. But for now, we're just gonna kind of roll our way across, get over here. So they're gonna tell us, hey, go over here. Now over there is where the lawn beam is. We're not getting that right now. We don't need it. We don't need it. In fact, we like save it for like one of the last items that we grab.
Yeah.
Before like the first half of the game.
Yeah,
so
this game is very story based, so it will try to guide you to where it wants you to go.
Which, to be fair, is actually kind of a godsend compared to the original, yes. Which just drops you in and it's like, yep, here you go. Good luck. Where do you go? No, you figure that out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so instead we're gonna go down here real quick. Okay, good. I actually dodged those, so it could have been... sometimes I take the hit there, sometimes I don't. Doesn't really matter, but it's kind of whatever. But we're gonna grab these. This is our first set of missiles. And we can't actually go any further in this room. This actually leads to Norfair, but we're going this way now. We got this friend. We got a friend.
Surprise encounter. So Sol is basically going to take missiles that we just got and fire them into this enemy's eye while trying to avoid getting hit by everything. There we go, perfect.
Yeah, and if I miss any of those, because I don't... There is a strat where you can fire 2 missiles and sometimes land both hits. I've tried to do it. I'm not very good at doing it.
It's a little difficult.
Yeah, so I have to land all 3 of those hits, and if I don't, it leaves. And it goes into a different room. For the run, that is effectively a reset.
Yes. You can fight it. It does show up later on when you go back through that section. But you wouldn't have the charge beam for this point, and you need it for this hell room coming up.
Yeah, this room is unpleasant.
Yeah, so the way this room works is that we're gonna kill this big giant thing over here with missiles. I think it takes 5 missiles to take
3.
them out. Sorry, 3. Well, these mini guys are flying around who are very, very annoying. We're gonna grab the missiles here, so then we have 6. And Sol is going to use a combination of charge beams and missiles to take out these spawners over here. While all of the enemies are still flying after us. So the way that we kind of like, we get them to kind of skirt around us is we have to like basically do this loop around the section over and over. And there we go, perfect.
Or run into it recklessly so you don't fall off. I have definitely lost runs there too, to just die in, because it is actually like surprisingly hard to not take a bunch of damage in the process. I've legit left that room at like 7 health.
Yeah, and then you're going through this entire section like with the low health notification.
Yeah, like you're in no danger anymore. You're fine, but also you just hear the warden tone, like, oh good, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that room happened.
Okay, so this is also a really unique room. We're gonna go over here to this side. We're gonna use a missile to open this door, and then we're going to grab this item over here, which is the bomb. Very, very useful for us.
Yeah, definitely our best friend.
In morph ball form. So we're gonna do it here. And then we're gonna grab a hidden missile tank over here.
Yeah, there's actually several hidden items like this. Thankfully I know the route, so this isn't really like that hidden to me anymore.
So the way this room works is you can't leave until you blow up this section down here, and there's a bunch of these little crawly dudes, and basically you have to take them all out. They will latch onto Samus. There we go, and then the door opens.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. If they latch onto you, they start actually draining your health. And then if I think it's like 6 or something, they actually make it where you can't even like jump.
Yeah, they make you too heavy, so you can't move. There we go. Now we're just backtracking over here.
Yeah, now we're pretty much done with this area for the most part. We're going to be actually making our way towards Kraid of all places. We're not going to Norfair. We're not going the like stuff that you would really like to have, like the power grip. Because trust me, the power grip would be so nice to have in there. No, yes. we got different plans. We got different plans, and they're very fun.
Yeah, so this is actually, this route now diverges from any percent, so I am just watching.
Yeah, we pretty much got everything else we're grabbing, so now we're like fully just backtracking over. There really isn't much else to say about this little tiny part of it, other than I'm gonna be doing this, going back underneath, and we're gonna actually grab another missile tank, because we do actually want quite a few. So we're actually going here now. I'm gonna get rid of that enemy right there. Get rid of them so they don't blow up. Ooh, that almost was nice, and then they still got me.
Ton of rude enemies in there. Nice.
Yeah, they're just kind of on top of you. Also, super missiles, which we're not getting those ones yet. We'll get those ones later. Kinda can't. We don't have the means to actually do it. But I'm also going to take a quick refill because we do have another boss coming up, Acid Worm. Crime and I were talking about that one and how fun it is and how excited of a boss it is. And it needs a bunch of missiles. So we want to be close to our match as close to our match as we can.
Perfect. I love the music in here as well. Just the soundtrack for this game is just excellent.
Oh yeah. It's honestly, I like Kraid a lot as far as like music.
Yeah.
So
it's so fun to see you go through all the extra rooms that I just haven't seen in years because I just don't do this route. It's really, really cool.
Don't worry, that was also me replaying this game and kind of like, oh yeah, there's this path. Oh yeah, there's this path. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's see if we should be able to get all of this. So we're gonna throw up this ball cannon. Definitely special there, that's just expected from the game. Get rid of those. Is there anyone up there? There is.
So you'll notice that was a wall jump there, and oh, cool, we get to explain wall jumps and bomb jumps. So wall jumps are really unique in this game. They're kind of difficult to pull off, but they're a little bit different than like the way Super Metroid works. But you can wall jump up walls, which gets you to higher places that you're not necessarily supposed to get to. In addition to that, there's bomb jumping, which is heavily used in this game as well because there we go, look at that, and nice, very nice. That was great. Honestly, bomb jumping's really difficult to get the timing.
It's difficult, but it's really cool. For those who don't know, there's actually a rhythm to it, and once you get the rhythm, that's really sorts you in a lot of it. But it's very easy to mess it up. It's very easy to miss time. I have definitely messed that up a ton. There's also double bomb jumping. I'm no good at that.
Yeah, there's a few different ways you can do bomb jumping, and I love that everyone has like their own unique thing that works for them.
All right, time for this pain in the butt.
Okay, this is Acid Worm. It lives in acid, so you don't want to hang out in the acid for too long. But Sol's gonna use it there to her advantage.
Yeah, we're just gonna like somehow wall jump out. And then that's it. That's the fight.
Nice. That is so great. That was good.
It is freaking hard to do jumps in acid.
Yes, absolutely.
But it is some of the hardest stuff if you get in that acid and you're like, oh no, I gotta get out of here now.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the zero mission randomizer, which can also put you through it. And by that I mean, make you go through the acid room at Chesodia without gravity suit, because you said I can infinite wall jump.
Oh, goodness. Cool, so this is going back through. But yeah, I personally also really hate Acid Worm, not because you have to fight him in any percent, but you have to skip through that area with these destructible blocks.
I think you have to do like a very complicated bomb jump to actually get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one more set of missiles just to be safe. There we go.
Yeah, so one good thing about this game is that there's like enemy spawners there that you can just camp out at and refill your health if you need for whatever reason. Obviously it's a time loss, but it's a really useful thing to have in the game.
But yeah, we want 20 for thing that's coming up. I'm gonna focus for a second. That was a little bit off kilter, but that's okay. We'll just wait for them to reform.
Oh, this is the Acid Worm skip room from any percent.
I messed that up. Okay, I do have a different plan in mind if it comes to it. There we go.
Nice.
That's my like sort of panicky, like, okay, the single one isn't working. I'm just gonna like double tap it, and basically it always works then if I do it that way. I try not to do it because I want to be good at the rhythm.
Yeah.
But sometimes the rhythm just ain't with you.
Okay, so there's some rude enemies in here too. I really, like, there's so many types of jumping enemies that are just, like, really damaging and awful. There's another one.
Yep, they both take 10 missiles each, that's why we want 20 in here. If we don't have 20, we make sure we have 20. But now, we're pretty much, like, in the clear for Kraid. Like, that second diagonal jump is really the hard part. And then after that, it's honestly very smooth from here. And also, welcome to ball cannon room. There's lots of ball cannons. So we have to go through this whole sequence, bomb the block, bomb the cannon, break these speed booster blocks that we actually can't do anything with normally, because we don't have speed booster, but the game says ball cannon does that for you. Oh. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I did it a little bit out of order. If I do it in order, like you hit the switch, you bomb the block, and then you go to cannon, and it shoots you up just in time for that to arrive. And then we're gonna come down here. Dane, would you like to not make me fire that way? That would be.
I hate this section. There's so many little guys all over the place that it makes it really difficult to get where you need to go. There we go. Unknown item.
Oh yeah, we have this mysterious item. If you really want to know what it is, that one I believe is actually space jump. But we do take a refill. We're going to need missiles for Kraid, because otherwise we are going to have a bad time for Kraid. Then quickly come up here, get rid of this one. This one's going to do the same. Oh, I got thrown off by my own time in there.
Happens.
There we go, we got it. And now we're just going to damage boost through this entire room. We don't care about anything in here. This is just a waste of resources. Just run.
Yeah, legitimately. They can't go through doors, you're fine.
Yeah, very convenient doors. Just stops everything.
Yeah. Yeah, doors always stop everything, right?
I mean, that's what I'm used to knowing. Alright, so here's the eye. There's the eye. And here's Kraid.
Give some eye drops.
And here's Kraid. He's hungry, so we're gonna feed him. Ooh. Okay, we're done.
Nice, let's go.
Yeah, no, from what I understand, the 80% strat's even faster. You just feed him like a super missile and he just dies.
Yeah, I think it's
over.
like, I think you have like 4 super missiles.
Oh yeah,
6 super missiles at that point. So it's just like,
yeah,
goodbye,
you tell him like, yeah, you walk in, you feed him like 3 supers and it's over.
Yeah.
Also, now we have speed booster, and now we get to do the fun strats. And I do actually mean this legitimately. Like, the shine sparks in this game are really fun to actually pull off. And you waste no time actually doing them. So here's the first of many. Just straight up this room. Don't care about it. Don't care about it at all.
I love it. I love it so much.
And then we get rid of these because they will knock us down and we will be sad. But yeah, like as soon as we did speed booster, we're like immediately getting tons of mileage from it. And if you're not familiar with Metroid runs, there is some really neat stuff that comes from it in pretty much any game it shows up in. Like, if you've seen Super, there's lots of neat ones in that one. There's a lot of new ones here. Fusion's got some cool ones. My god, does Dread use speed boosters so much.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I love the speed boosting in Dread.
I want to learn Dread, but I really need a controller with, like, back paddles for swing.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I would not recommend doing that game without back paddles, especially for the atom skip. Like, that helped me so much.
Or if not that, at least something I can map to, like, click into right stick, because I am not ready for click into right stick that much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also we have cutscenes that we can't skip, like this one where, we get to see Ridley just kind of, like, sit in his little kitty chair that's way too small for him. But we're actually gonna be going towards Norfair now, because we have a lot of a very big shopping trip, we'll say. Is the best way I can put it. But we're gonna grab a couple things on the way. We're gonna grab that missile tank right there, because it's in a kind of a little alcove. And then there's this energy tank we've been skipping this whole time. I could have already had, but we're getting it now.
That's where that E-tank is.
Yeah, it always throws you. Honestly, that one always threw me off. It's like, what's over here?
Yeah.
And then one time I shot up, it's like, oh, okay, I guess that's there. And now, hopefully, oh, that's okay. We can actually pull off the Shine Spark chain I'm going to be doing in this room. So let's see. Good, that's part 1. 2. And we got it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then we just Shine Spark through the rest of the room. It's really neat if you did it. If you don't, you did the walk of shame.
So the way that kind of works, for those of you who don't know, Samus will keep her, the Shine Spark stored, like, will keep the spark stored if you shoot yourself into a, diagonal section, basically, which allows you to keep it for longer than you would think you would have it for. But again, there's still, like, time limits and everything, so it is definitely very difficult to store and keep Shine Sparks. But you have to use them a lot if you're trying to get, like, 100% for the game.
By the way, I realized I was supposed to safety save before Acid Form, and I think I forgot to safety save.
Well, you did it, it's fine.
So I'm glad I did that first try, because if I didn't, that would have reset the entire run. And that would have been very unfortunate. Because my estimate does partially hinder me not dying. Or at least not dying in that fashion. But that's alright. But now we're in Criteria. This is actually where Samus touched down at. You might remember it from Super. They did kind of implement some stuff from Super Metroid as a result. That's Plasma Beam, by the way, but we won't know that until later. Right now, the suit just looks at it like, I don't know, that file format's weird. Alright, and we're gonna have another fun Shine Spark chain here. Let's see if we get this. Get ourselves over here.
Oh, very cool.
And we're gonna have super missiles right now.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, this is not only is this probably one of the easier supers to actually get, funny enough, for those who like play like with like retro achievements, that is actually an achievement for that set. To actually get that particular set with Shine Spark. And now the thing that we really wish we had earlier, we're finally getting today. So this is Power Grip. It does what it sounds like. You get the grab ledges. Do you know how? Yeah, you know all those jumps I was doing earlier? Yeah, you know how much easier it would have been if I could just grab the ledge? Alright, you know what?
Yeah, you know, I do the same thing. I always try to get up, and then I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna take the actual intended route. I find it easier to do bomb jumps than wall jumping here, but, like, every once in a while, I'm just like, nah.
Normally I'm alright with it, but sometimes the jumps don't want to work out.
Yeah.
Like timing is surprisingly tight. The game is, unlike Super's like very floaty. And this game is not floaty at all. Like you fall down like you're Fox in like Melee. Or Fox in like Smash in general, really, because he just is like surprisingly heavy. He just falls fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I always find it really weird trying to go back. Like, I love Super Metroid, it's a great game, but I cannot ever get back into the, like, controls for it because it's such a floaty game. Like, especially trying to do wall jumps or anything like that.
Yeah, it's, honestly, it's a big reason why I don't think I'd ever run it. But that and also Shine Sports damage you, which I just don't like. Alright, I'm gonna actually play this safe here, so that
Yes,
way...
this is a very scary section coming up.
Yeah, there is actually like a section I will lose a couple minutes if I don't do it right. But I should. But this is marathon adjacent. So let's not take that risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be grabbing a bunch of items at this point. Like Northair has a lot of stuff, and we're just and now that we have Speed Booster, we don't really have a lot that's holding us from getting these. So we're just gonna be doing a ton of running around to actually get them. I'm gonna actually come up here, hit that door, switch back to standard missiles, and then just zoom right through this room. We ain't got time to be here. It's very warm.
Too hot, too hot. Nice.
And then, provided I do the next part right, we'll actually get out in just as stylish of a fashion and also grab a thing on the way. So, open this door, go back in, you forgot our keys. You know how it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, good, we got it. I have absolutely gone under that, and it never feels good.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I hit it, and then, you know, like, right under it, like a pixel, and you're just like, good. Good, I'm not going through this room normally now. By the way, this isn't the stereo room, but the stereo room is like right after this. So here's the good news. The good news is we did high jump, and by proxy we did ball jump. Both very useful tools. It lets us even shine smart with ball form in this game. That's actually, it was a new thing when this game came out. The bad news, remember that heated room we just went through? Mm-hmm. We're going through another one. And now we have this really long sequence going through two of these rooms. And we have to do this last like big bomb jump section. I'm gonna actually play it extra safe here and get rid of these two, so I don't have to worry about them being in my way.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Almost. Yep. Scary at that point.
Yeah, so I'm dead.
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. We'll get it next time. This is why we safety save for this section. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was so close!
I almost got it anyway. Alright, we're gonna have to redo some of this stuff now, but that's fine.
Goodness. Hey, at least we got to show off the death animation, you know? Sometimes we never get to see that.
Yeah, that's why it's safety save, and if it happens again, we'll just do the rewind. It's fine. Normally that wouldn't be allowed in the run, but I'd rather like actually see this thing through.
Yeah. We just get to go shopping again, you know?
Yeah.
Picking up all the missiles.
Yeah, that's fine. You know how it is. But yeah, there's two areas where there's like a good chance I die, and that's Azerworm fight. The Azerworm fight goes like especially badly, or that room because I messed up.
Yeah, any room where you have to navigate really quickly through like your health, getting drained like that is brutal, honestly.
Yeah, normally I do it, if I do it correctly, I'm safe and nothing really bad happens, but sometimes every once in a while I'll just mess it up, not do what I try to do, and then yeah, Samus just kind of dies.
A crispy death.
Yeah, so do you like your Samus original recipe or extra crispy?
I personally like, I like crispy. Probably extra crispy.
Understandable. Gotta have that nice caramelized color on the suit and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, luckily it's not the worst if it happens. You didn't just kind of do that. You lose like a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we don't have that happen again. So we'll take the refill again, and then we dip back through. And this time we will bomb jump correctly and not somehow, you know, not unball and fail to grab the ledge.
Yeah, it's sometimes really difficult to grab the ledge, actually. Specifically, there is one section in, again, that acid worm skip that I hate, where it requires that you grab the ledge from, like, a very kind of far distance. There we go.
See,
nice.
first try.
Yeah.
Totally first try.
Yeah.
But yeah, once we're past that, honestly, the rest of this run is pretty much like where we will finish this run now, because there's like almost no other danger. Almost.
Wow, I hate these guys. I totally did not remember that enemy existed, because I never get screw attack.
Yeah, we did screw attack very early, and I am so happy we did it early, because it's so useful throughout as a result.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because now those same enemies that we basically can't touch, yeah, we can do that now.
Yeah. Makes it so much
also-
more convenient.
We also, interestingly, need it for that missile tank, because otherwise we can't get that. And apparently, a lot of people seem to forget that one, because the beginner route also is like, yeah, don't forget this. Go through the tile, please, Samus. Samus, honey,
Samus.
sweetie. But yeah, now that we have Screw Attack, like, most of the stuff that could be, like, a threat to us really isn't, and it makes navigating rooms a lot safer, because we can just kind of jump and get rid of almost everything. And we do have another heated room or two, but honestly, nothing compares to that room that we had to go through, that we died in, because that's like the really scary room. And honestly, the funniest part of this run is it's 100%, and there's actually one item we don't grab.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We don't grab the Varia suit.
Oh, okay.
Because when you did Gravity Suit, the game actually very conveniently just assumes, oh, you're supposed to have this, and gives it to us percentage and all. So we just did it for free.
That's cool. That's great.
We just did it for free, which is really neat, but yeah, we did real close to it. We did like right before the room, because there is an energy tank near it, and then we just leave. Oh yeah, we finally started getting beam upgrades, so there's wave beam. Not really important right now, but we're actually going to be also getting ice beam like right behind it.
Nice. And for those of you who don't know, I mean, Ice Beam's a pretty classic item in Metroid games, but it allows us to freeze enemies and use them as platforms as well.
Yeah, and that'll actually be useful for glitch we'll be actually doing later. Very minor glitch overall. It's like the one time the glitch shows up. We also have these. The first one dies to 2 missiles. This one dies to 4 bombs. That's it. It's done. No more worm. Worms are gone. Worms are over.
Worms are over. And you got an energy tank.
Also missiles, and very important, I hit that block. If I don't hit that block, I am going to be very sad, because you have to go really out of your way to fix that. I have definitely lost runs to that as well. You lose like over a minute or more, because oh no, I didn't hit the one block with a missile. And now I have to take this other path out. But yeah, we need Ice Beam mainly for that, but it's also good to have in general. Plus, we need it for 100% anyways. Just trying to get around.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to freeze it. Normally, you have to freeze that. Well, I mean, you don't have to. You could wall jump it, but It's intended that you freeze these enemies and then go through them.
That's the other thing, is it blocks off the room with a super missile door. We could actually go back through it if we really want. We have like every tool, and it's just like, yeah, we have like 5 ways to get out of this room. I don't know how you plan to stop us. But the reason that block's important will show up later. We're going to like dip in here real quick as well. There's another missile expansion. And this is pretty much like one of the last heated rooms we actually have to worry about. But at this point, we have like 500 energy. Like we're in almost zero danger most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the day that I try 100% hard, because I know I'm gonna have like 300 energy for that room, and it's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, yeah. My goodness.
Yeah, we'll get down here, and that's why we needed to hit the missile block. If we didn't hit that, we wouldn't be able to do that. And we'd have to go very out of our way to fix that. Good news though, we're actually almost done with the Bolton Warfare.
Oh wait, I hate this boss even more than any other boss in the game.
I was a little too close. Honestly, a Madro spawn isn't that bad. At least,
yeah, actually, I'm looking at this and I don't have high jump when I fight this boss, so that's why it's significantly worse.
Without high jump, this thing sucks.
Oh yeah. This is actually like a totally reasonable fight on 100%.
Yeah, with high jump, it's like, yeah, just do this.
Yeah. Otherwise, you gotta like freeze that dude over there, like the bug that is flying around, and it goes back and forth between left and right, but you can't like. There's like a vine in the center that you can't shoot past, so you have to actually go on either side and hit it. It's a lot.
And it's a lot. You have to use missiles for all of it, so like, hooray! By the way, we're going to Ridley. We forgot our purse. We dropped it during the fight. It should be like, yeah. Well, okay. We'll have to like do a little bit of digging. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I must have fallen down the hole.
Yeah, I wonder what that husk is about.
Yeah, really weird.
This is the motto.
Oh wow, I forgot this boss existed. Like 100% totally forgot.
And he's dead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so the solution for this is obvious. Kill it with missiles. Kill it with lots of missiles. I seen a remark about ever speedrun before knowing what it is. That was me with a lot of Kirby stuff. Like my other like big bread and butter.
Yeah. I did that a lot with like classic Sonic games for Genesis. Like I'd race my dad and not realize that we were speedrunning.
Oh no, not me doing like arena runs and just being like, yeah, okay, yeah, I know I have the ending timer, so I want to see how fast I can do it. What do you mean? What is this speed run?
Yeah.
But yeah, Ridley, we didn't actually fully get everything here first pass. So I'm gonna free these enemies, bomb them, and then drop down. That is the glitch I was talking about. If you overlap enemies like that, you'll actually Samus will go to their spawn point height-wise, and you can actually do that to get underneath without having to like do like a kind of weird speed booster thing to get to it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And then we get these. There's actually quite a bit. This is also like a pretty Shine Spark heavy section in general, because there's a lot of stuff we're going to be doing with it, like getting out of here first and foremost, because otherwise we're kind of stuck here.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, get through the room. Conveniently roll under that, because we don't actually need it. And it wastes time.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole animation.
whole animation of like didn't install through the arm cannon, the map actually like downloading and everything. It's just a whole thing. There's only 2 instances where it comes up, but that's the first of them. The other is in Chesodia for the first time. That one's way harder to actually consistently like get away from.
Yeah.
But it's a very tricky jump. And then we're gonna kind of go through here, go through this way, and have probably one of the trickier expansions in this area. So this one has a whole sequence. We have to like be quick about our movements, because otherwise these blocks are crumbling away. I messed it up, but that's okay.
Oh, that's so tricky.
I messed up my last jump in there, and that's it's fine. We'll just show it. It's fine. We'll just show it off again. Morph ball and mess it up again. you know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, these sections are always super difficult to get through. I always like, they're such a troll if you're playing casually too. Like, it's like, what do you mean the entire level's disintegrating?
Alright, there we go.
Nice.
That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go when you do it correctly. And if you don't, you just are like, how do I do this and not mess up after you've messed up like 15 separate times? Okay, I like that I did this one first try, because this one I actually would have, to me, it's sometimes the harder one. It is a 4-frame window to actually do that, so it is, for me, it doesn't mean a whole lot, because I'm a Kirby speedrunner. Mixed time, it is 4 frames. So, I'm like right at home. For other people, that might not be the case, and I have still messed up muscle memory on that, where I'm like just slightly late, and then I just can't seem to not get it. And then other times I just nail it perfectly, because it's, once you know the timing, it's not too bad, but it's still a very tight window.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll right now we're going to continue our little shopping trip through Kraid, use up that super missile, which is fine. We're going to be grabbing another set that should put this at, I think it is 6 or 8. But we grabbed 10 of these by the time we get to the end of Ridley. I'm gonna
I hate this room. Oh my god.
Yeah, now I have to do the
back around. Yeah. So that room is a huge troll.
Yeah, no, the way that's supposed to go is there's a few ways you can do it. You can either time the jump perfectly to actually get through it, which is very tricky, but I've done it. You can wall jump up there, or fail it in those. You can freeze the enemy, use it as a platform. That's probably the casual strat, and also probably the easiest of the 3. Once in a while that happens, and then you have to walk to shame all the way back over.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I've done that many times.
All of those are crumble blocks. You can't get through them. You have no choice but to, like, do this. It's like, hooray.
Yeah, you'll also notice that Sol is very carefully not using the screw attack on those long, like, bridge platforms there, because there is just a pit underneath.
They also break.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
First try.
First try.
Okay, no, we're at 8, because this would be the last super missiles I would get before Ridley. Not Kraid. Kraid's already gone. We dealt with him. We said hi to him. We fed him missiles. He sated. He's fine. We'll see him again in Dread when Samus's just like, oh, it's you, and then like charge beams him in the face.
He doesn't update his moveset either. It's just like the same predictable thing.
Yeah, in fact, he even has like a new quick kill, because if you have bombs at that point, you can like throw yourself into his stomach and just kill him with bombs.
Yeah, which I think is such a cool dev skip for that.
I actually ended up doing that for the when I played through it on Dread mode. Well, died a bunch trying to actually get do the whole sequence though.
Yeah. Okay, we're coming up. Here's the boss eye, which we're gonna take out. Give him some eye drops, and we're gonna run through
Ridley's
here.
not there. Okay.
He's a little late. It's fine. I'm sure he'll make the meeting.
That's
right?
fine. We're just gonna take these pancakes real fast, aka gravity suit. So there we go. We got both suits now. Technically.
Perfect.
Never mind the fact that the game does not say that. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Warning for very unpleasant noises coming up.
Yeah, but yeah, Ridley is a very screamy boy, as you will see. Miss one. That's fine.
That's totally good. That's amazing. And done. We don't have to listen to him anymore.
Yeah, the fight goes like 5 seconds. And then he frees more.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Goodbye, Ridley.
Yep. See you in about... See you in like...
20 minutes? 30 minutes?
About an hour, probably. Okay, good. I was about to be very worried if they didn't drop any supers. But yeah, if we
shortcut there.
Yeah, if we hadn't messed up there, this is when we would take the shortcut and get that energy tank. But we had to do that early because reasons. Well, luckily we only have one more. We only have one more tank to worry about here. Just freeze this enemy for a platform. There we go. That is everything in Ridley. So not only do we take out Ridley in record time, we never have to come here again.
Good. I'm glad. I'm kind of done with this place. It's very rude.
Yeah. So is Samus, to be honest. And then we make our way through this little opening, because both times the boss goes down, there's a little area that opens up. The one for Kraid doesn't really do anything for us. This one actually, however, this is a very convenient ball cannon that we can use to dip back here, set a speed booster, and then shine spark out of north. Fair.
Yeah, it comes up really quick on you there. Okay.
Fun part is it's also it's surprisingly easy to mess it up in a different way. If you do it too far left, you can actually like bump Samus's head as she starts speeding up, and then it'll kill the speed booster that way.
Yeah.
And I've had that happen multiple times. By the way, shoutouts to this room that we never play normally. We always just speed booster through it. We don't care about
It's a complex room too. It's actually a really complex room because there's all these like floor spawners that you have to perfectly missile down so you don't get hit by them and get slowed down.
Yeah, there's like actually a room there, and 100% just speed boosters through it every time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, now for this one. Fun little chain here. So I said earlier about ball sparks. Yeah, this is ball spark. It's what it sounds like. You're in speed booster, but you're in a ball.
Let's go. That was very cool.
It's also probably one of the few like actual casual things you end up learning. I remember having multiple times being like, how do I line this up?
Yeah.
And it's like actually very simple once you figure out, oh, I can just do this, and you did it every time, and you just gotta remember to hit down.
Mm-hmm.
Which, on that note, shoutouts to Dread again, because Dread actually brings that back, and it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the number of like fancy Shine Spark combos and stuff you have to do in Dread is like it's very fancy, like especially just for it's really such a cool looking speed game because of it.
But it's also a very hard speed game from what I can tell. Just looking at that, like I am not ready for that.
Yeah, I like even since I've stopped running it, like there's been they've shaved down the time, like, significantly, and there's just, like, so many very impressive tricks in that game now that I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, that was me watching. I'm just like, what the hell is this run now?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they've really optimized it. They've found some really silly things that they can do with the Emmys.
Yeah, by the way, this is actually where we would get Varia.
But we don't need it.
We don't need it. We're just gonna... Okay, we're gonna grab this energy tank. We have plenty of health. We're just taking a very hot bath. It's fine. I mean, yeah, it's acid, but it's very exfoliating. By the way, you can also get those shaking off you with screw attack. So, you know, just screw attack things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm loving Peeps' remarks.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of could go for a hot bath. Maybe I'll do that after this.
Actually, you know what? That's fine. Dada's in here in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Get through that enemy. Very quickly, like, squeeze ourselves underneath that one. It's fine. Alright, we're actually done with Brinstar aside from one item. You remember, like, at the start of this one, I was like, oh yeah, it tells us where Lawn Beam is, we don't care. Yeah, we finally have to care about Lawn Beam. We finally had to make our beam long.
Cool.
Yeah, now
we get those pesky enemies at the end of the screen.
Yeah, now we're gonna send past this, now we can actually extend the whole screen. Also, we're taking this refill because I did not get lucky on drops.
Yeah.
We definitely want all of these for Turian, because Turian is home to, you know...
Oh, Turian is a place.
Turian's a place.
Nice.
I was a little fancy bit there.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so yeah... For a game called Metroid, you wonder, why is it called Metroid? And, so... For anyone unfamiliar, you see these little squishy-looking things right there that's kind of, like, green? Those are Metroids.
Yeah.
That's what the series is named after. They're adorable, they're friends, and they just want to hug you. See, that one especially.
Yeah, yeah.
They just want to hug you. Never mind the part where they're viciously draining you of your life force. It's fine. They're friends.
Yeah, this section's really fun to do on 3 energy tanks.
I can imagine. It's a lot nicer on 9.
Yeah. So Metroids, they are very annoying to fight, actually. Like, they're on purpose very annoying to fight. They are affected by cold. And other attacks basically, like, don't work on them, so the way to take them out is you have to freeze them first in place, and then you use missiles on them.
Yeah, they
and that's the only way.
Yeah, they died of 5 regulars or 1 super.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to, like, 50 Rinkas just being on top of me and not letting me have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this room is very difficult to manage because you also have these rings that are firing at you constantly. You'll notice there's green ones. The green ones will drop health or items.
The green ones are guaranteed drops. The red ones aren't.
Yeah.
That's the main difference.
Yeah. And it's too bad because they're, like, mostly red. But you have to defeat all the Metroids in these rooms to proceed, or else the door doesn't unlock. There we go. And then this room is very big.
This room is terrifying.
Yes. There we go.
Doing very good load on drops this run.
Yeah. Cool. And then there's another floor down here with even more. You notice all the dead space pirates that have already been hugged.
They not hugged and they're very happy about it. They're just sleeping. They're just sleeping. It's fine.
Okay, so this is the mother brain room. So there's these pipes here that will respawn, like they kind of regrow, so you have to fire a bunch of missiles at them to take them out so that they don't kind of refill their health. And here's mother brain. Okay, so we're gonna use a bunch of missiles to break open the tank and also try to avoid all of these very, very, very annoying projectiles. We're going to get into this spot right here near the bottom of the base here. So that we can fire missiles into Mother Brain's eye. And then Mother Brain will charge up an attack. There we go, and we're just trying to avoid getting hit by as many projectiles as possible.
And
Okay,
that's it.
so we're... Yep, cool. So we're gonna do a speed boost here, because we can. And then use it to get through this section up here.
Yeah, it actually
Perfect.
speeds us through like a good third of the room.
Yeah. So then we're just like we have this big escape sequence, as we do with all Metroid games. The planet's about to blow up. So we're just trying to get back to our ship at the top of Brinstar. Well, everything kind of self-destructs.
Yeah, don't you hate it when you go to vacation somewhere and then just a self-destruct sequence just happens to activate?
Why does it always happen to me? But this section's not too bad. We're gonna use that and jump right into there. Cool.
Yeah, now this
So-
for the original game, this would be it. This is the end of the game.
Yeah.
This is Zero Mission, so this is not the end.
Yeah, so this game is a remake of Metroid 1. Like, obviously a really good remake of it. And you can actually, fun fact, you can play the original game on this cartridge as well. But Samus has gone back to her ship. She's taken off her power suits off, and there's a bunch of space pirates.
Yeah. Also, you hate it when you like get home from work and then work calls, so you're just like, damn it.
Yeah, I got into my pajamas already. Come on.
Zero pajamas.
Anyway, they shoot Samus's ship down, unfortunately, and Samus is like, "Oh, come on." But yeah, she's still in her pajamas, so
She has a pistol.
yeah.
Like it's certainly a thing.
Okay, so this part of the game is really cool, actually. I know a lot of people don't like this part of the game, but it's completely new for Zero Mission, and you are basically, I think this game was the premiere of the Zero suit.
It was.
Yeah. So if you see Zero Suit Samus anywhere, this is the game this is from. So Samus basically doesn't have very many abilities right now because she just has her regular suit. Also, what's this? Oh my goodness, a cutscene.
Shortest cutscene in the
So-
game.
Yeah. So there's space pirates like literally all over the place. We've landed on a space pirate facility. Are we gonna do? Oh no, okay. I was wondering if you were
Yeah.
gonna jump over. It's possible to skip the map here, but also it's
really
useful to have it.
It's really tricky to jump over it.
Yeah. So Samus does
and
not
also
have
we're
any
gonna-
of her abilities.
And also we're gonna play this a little extra safe, and by that
Yeah.
I mean I'm just gonna take this recharge.
Probably a good idea. Cool. So Samus can't go through any of those red missile doors. It's just not something we can do because we don't have a powerful enough. We don't have missiles, basically. We just have.
Yeah,
our
we
little
don't. We
pistol.
can't even hurt them. We can only stun them. The
Yeah,
pistol
you basically.
as Samus herself actually said, the pistol is rather useless.
Yes.
Funny enough, it's actually surprisingly useful in a lot of this. But as far as like, can I kill things with it? No.
No.
Absolutely not.
One fun fact about this section too is that you'll notice that space pirates can go through doors. They ignore the fact that they're closed and they can just run right through them. This is also like, with this game, like originally, I mean, you can kind of see it in Fusion as well, because for spoilers for that, like the SAX, like will follow you through doors and stuff. You're never safe. Which is what they kind of like translated into Metroid Dread. So you'll notice like in Dread, all of the Emmys can go through any section that they want. So this is kind of like very much like a prototype for what they kind of wanted to do. There's a ship there.
Yeah,
pointing it out for
very,
no reason.
Yeah, very convenient. All right, fun.
Yeah. So Saul's just gonna jump up here. There's a secret path here that you can get through so that you don't alert the space pirates. There we go.
For the record, you actually can still alert them. It's just a lot harder.
Yes. But the space pirates, like, they won't follow you through the entire section, but they have, like, little, basically, like, checkpoints leading up to save rooms throughout the entire thing. There's also these spotlights here, which you have to not get hit by, or else it will trigger the space pirates to come out and play with you.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost made that.
Cool. And
Yeah,
there's a
also
save room here.
conveniently, the pistol for some reason counts as a bomb.
Some tricky wall jumps here. There we go. Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah, that's the main
definitely
reason
don't
for
want to hit
that.
those tripwires. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep, freeze, and then hopefully jump up. There we go.
Yeah, there's the backup for that. If I did on that platform, I did just fine.
Yeah, and they won't go in those special areas there.
Congratulations to any space fighters that come out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
chat.
yeah, just a real big space pirate coming out party.
I love it. Good for them.
They came out as space pirates.
Okay.
All right, now for this room.
Oh, this room. Yeah, this room is awful. Got these lights over here. We're just gonna try to do some wall jumps up here. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't do it way easier from the right side, so that's why I just kind of set it up for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I also can, like, wall jump really good on one side and not the other.
Yeah, by the way, I-beams.
Yes, we got the I-beams here, so we're gonna avoid these. Oh, nice.
Yeah, if I'm quick enough, I can actually just barely get through that before it catches me. Also, fun fact, you can do this.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know you could do that without causing, like, panic.
Yeah, there's actually like a spot you can shoot with the pistol, and then you can paint on the ledge and hit them that way.
Nice.
If you're trying to do perfect stealth, that is actually required.
Cool, okay.
Otherwise, you actually will break stealth every time.
Yeah. Yeah, through this section, I always end up messing up, so I'm, like, running away from space pirates at this point.
Normally, you're
yeah.
probably running for space pirates, and there's a very convenient save room right to the left of that last one I was in, and you can use that to instantly break their chase.
Yeah.
It's like the only save room in the game that actually does that. The rest of them they can go into as they want.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah,
actually almost done with this section.
Yeah, I know, you're killing this section, like, this is great.
You know, minus the part where they hit me twice with that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
no.
And then we're gonna just kind of come in here a little bit, do that,
here, yeah.
and this will actually break stealth by the put me back in stealth by the time we get out of the little section. We might get caught again. Oh, we actually didn't. Let's go.
Oh, that's nice.
Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. But I usually have pretty. Oh, that one's on me though. I'm gonna do it.
Ah, goodness.
I'm gonna do this safely just so I don't have to worry about suddenly like 3 of them trying to come after me at once.
Yeah.
And then just
Cool.
break that, and oops, they couldn't make the jump.
Yeah, that's a great way to escape them. Okay.
Yeah, and it's
cool.
like right at the end of it too.
Yeah.
And finally, a bit of backstory, I guess, for the game. So this is the God of War. The entire lore behind this is, Samus's confidence not shaken by the whole ship being shot down thing, so she actually can't get herself to go into her power suit right now. So the God of War is going to test her to get her resolve back, so she'll actually fix that. Unofficially, we call him Charlie. Unofficially, we call him Charlie. Also, a friend of mine made a meme for this where it's like, Samus is in the pirate ship, panic. She's without her suit, calm. She found a backup suit. This is the backup suit.
Yeah. So the way this fight works is you don't, like, if you hit that, you will hit yourself unless it has the symbol on it, and you basically have to shoot the symbols to get them to go into the sockets. The boss speeds up, and if you don't hit the symbol in the right time, you will shoot yourself. The boss also does this thing where it does electricity that spans the entire room.
Yeah, if you stay still, it'll actually fire bolts at you anyway. Yeah. That's why I'm also constantly moving. But during the fourth phase, it just fires bolts anyway. And when they hit the ground, they'll actually travel along it.
Now we have Magical Girl transformation.
Yeah. Also Magical Girl stuff going on here. They get back into our armor.
Yeah.
And now we find out what these hidden items are. And also you'll notice Varya suit's there, even though we never grabbed it. Yeah, so this is also the canonical reason why Samus has the shoulders now.
Let's go. Now we're super powerful, and the space pirates don't stand a chance.
Yeah, now we just kill them immediately.
Yeah, they're just melting.
they just melt, and it's such a cool section because it's like you've gone through all this hell, and then it's like, all right, she's in this room, we've got her. There's no way she didn't do this, and then she comes out fully armored, and it's like, oh, we're in trouble. Oh, it's a very complicated sequence. Just to get
that was
one
wild.
energy tank.
Yeah, that was absurd. That was a lot of storing of the spark.
Don't worry.
Into, like, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Wait till the end of the run, and hopefully I'll show probably like the best one, or I'm gonna miss it and I'm gonna be sad. One of the two, no in between.
Go.
Yeah,
so
we're
just basically doing cleanup now, right? Grabbing all the
more or less. At this point, we are going through this. We're going to have like a bunch of cleanup because we can actually eventually leave Chesodia, and that space pirate did not mind. But yeah, right now we're going to be making our way towards towards the ship so we can get power bombs. And then we'll be kind of doing the actual cleanup phase proper, because until then we kind of can't. Without power bombs, we can't even leave this area. Like, we're actually locked out. But in Metroid series tradition, you have the whole like glass tube that you get to blow with a power bomb, and this game did not stamp out on that one. But we do get to do one fun little shine spark thanks to it still being here right now, because we won't get to do it later. I'm gonna just jump up this room, and then use the invincibility to get past that. He hits the boss for me for free, which is really nice to have.
Yeah.
And then now we're just going to be making our way towards our current destination. Also, I'm going to charge the beam in this room because these kind of green ball enemies, I don't actually know their names. But if you're not charging a beam, they will actually fire bolts at you and go after and just kind of float wherever. If you're charging, they go after you, but they won't fire at you either.
Cool.
And
yes,
now
we got
for
these
this.
little robots.
Yeah, these little trash can / gaunt droid looking things.
Yeah, remind me of Gonk Droid. They basically, they kind of like stay in place, so you have to shoot them with missiles in order to have them move. and they like to be in the way when you're trying to do escape sequences.
Yeah, if we do things correctly, thankfully, during the final escape sequence, I actually won't have to worry about them.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, because there's actually like a shine spark you can do that skips this entire room.
Oh, nice.
And if you set it up correctly, it also skips the room after it because you ball spark through it.
Oh, nice.
It is probably the coolest shine spark in the run, but it's not that hard. It's actually surprisingly forgiving, but it's once you're in the room where you have to like actually chain it, if you mess up at all, it's over.
Yeah.
It's so over. By the way, shout out to that trash can that we only deal with twice in the run, thankfully. But yeah, this whole sequence right now is largely just the actual like running and gunning section, where we're not collecting a lot because we don't actually have a lot to collect.
Yeah.
Also, Chisodia is weird. There's actually a power bomb tank that near the end of the run that we have to go super out of our way to get. So that's the thing. By the way, fun fact: they die to their own attacks.
Space pirates are so silly.
Shout outs to when they tried to replicate tech. By the way, I have to bring up the flash of light warning that's coming because we now have power bombs and we're going to be using those quite a bit. Sorted now. And yeah, so this is the reason. For whatever reason, they decided no, it needs to have this big flash. So yeah, it's not great. It's one thing I'm glad that Dread actually kind of is better about. It's still like a bright flash, but it's a little more gradual and it's kind of all over instead of you know, the way this game does it. But we're done for in the ship for now. We're gonna be kind of running our way back out. We actually want to go outside. We need some fresh air.
It's too stuffy in here, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need space pirates just doing their thing. You don't need lightning bolts, so you know everything's all singed and whatnot. Got these trash cans just sitting here. For some reason, they walk. I don't know what they're on about. But we do that just so we can kind of break those blocks. And that's actually like the big part of the Shine Spark escape at the end if we did it. Also, very conveniently going to use the space pirate to help me out here. Thank you. It's not really. I don't know if it's much faster or not. It's just a little bit easier. And then we're gonna drop down here, get rid of that pirate. Because again, what are they gonna do to us? Very conveniently ball under that. Use up our last bomb to get through this door. Set that off on purpose because we don't have a choice. And then you'll notice we're actually like almost out. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna just refill real quick because yeah, we kind of need to. I actually need more power bombs anyway. There's actually one expansion outside, and that's the reason we're even doing this in the first place. Oh, also a super missile tank is right here, so.
Oh, nice.
But that's the other reason. Yeah, we come out, we did our fresh air, you know, exercise a little bit, kind of did a little bit of a jog. Casually just blow up the area, grab this weird thing that's sitting outside, and then come back inside like we're done. Okay,
cool. Yeah, just needed a quick fresh air
just
break,
needed that,
you know?
just need that quick little like break. It's fine now. And now we're gonna go back in, and we're gonna start making our way back towards the actual ruins, since we still have a lot of things to actually get our hands on. Also, these poor space pirates do not know what they're in for, or actually they do, but they're not lasting. I'm sorry. But
honestly, it's a miracle they haven't taken themselves out on their own.
You say that, but Metroid Prime, they do end up doing that, kind of.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of the space pirate lore in Metroid Prime. It's very funny.
Yeah,
it's definitely worth reading through if you're playing.
Yeah, they try to replicate the technology. Such as like the morph ball. The morph ball's like the real big one, and then they that's okay. I was a little bit too late on setting it up. So what we're gonna do instead is I'm just gonna go over here. We'll set up speed booster this way. Get rid of these so they're not in my way. Yeah, if I'd done that correctly, we wouldn't have had to do kind of a roundabout way, but there we go. And nice. That gives us the second to last energy tank. There's one more, but we won't get it until literally right before the final boss. Mostly because it's actually like right before the final boss. It's like literally like the room before you, like the room before pretty much. Either way, we come back for it. So for now, we're just gonna start running our way through here. Hopefully not miss the super missiles in this room. I'm gonna... This makes sense.
Very hidden.
Yeah, those are, not only is it hidden, I've actually missed that one in a run.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I've definitely had, like, a handful of, like, 99% runs where I've missed one, and it's usually... That's one I've missed. The one I usually miss is actually one in Norfair.
Yeah.
There's two in the, like, a lava room, and it's surprisingly easy to do one over the other. But for now, Custodia can wait.
Yeah, this is very funny. I haven't seen this section of the game in a very long time.
Yeah, so now we're back out here. We're back in Criteria finally. And if you thought we were done with Shine Spark Chains, I have bad and or good news depending on your interpretation of that. Because we have another, like, decently complicated chain.
Listen, I love watching those. They're so satisfying.
And we use this to get through these blocks because we actually are going back to Turian once we're done here. Alright, we got it.
Nice.
All of that just to disappear to get this other set of power bombs, and then we have to use a power bomb to get the power bombs. Because of course, you know how it is. You know how it is with Metroid. You need item to get item.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hit that on the way, so we don't have to worry about it later. And then we continue going towards Turian again. I'm curious to see how that place is. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of left it in ruins. Hope they're not mad at us.
Yeah, about the ruins part. Yeah, it is definitely in ruins right now. No, but no. For some reason, the game actually throws precisely 2 expansions here. That you can't get until you're actually in. Until you save Custodia. And then we're just gonna take a dip through the green Kool-Aid. It's fine. It is actually faster to just run through it instead of trying to, like, space jump through.
Yeah.
And then we do this one space boost if I don't mess it... I messed it up. It's fine.
It's okay, we get to drink more of the Kool-Aid here.
Yeah, it's awful warm for some reason, though. I don't know why. It's fine.
It's okay, we'll get it first try next time.
So space boost is hard if you're wondering what that is. Oh. All right, that's fine. At least we're in the room here. I don't have to worry about it.
Nice.
Finally. But yeah, there's a bunch of speed booster blocks there. That is actually the intended solution. That's not like, oh, that's a speedrun trick. No, that is actually dev intended. They actually force you to learn how to do that. And then we're done. That's it. That's Turian.
Let's go.
Just 2 items. We don't care about anything else. Place looks like it's a disaster area, mostly because it is. And then we're just gonna very interestingly make our way back down, and you'll see a very familiar spot once we get here.
Oh.
And voila, we're back to the start of the game.
Let's go.
Yeah, so Metroid Zero mission is.
Samus still has all of her items. It can't be the beginning of the game.
I mean, it can be the beginning of the game.
Oh, sorry,
not
not the, sorry. It would have to be like one level in, you know.
Yeah, if it's Prime, I mean, it is actually the sort of the game.
Yeah.
But no, we have like a few items here that we couldn't get first pass for one reason or another. So now we're getting those. Also, need a little just ball spark here to get in and out.
That's convenient, yeah.
Very convenient, very useful. And then we're gonna drop down here. There was a missile tank we could have got in here. We could have already had this one probably, but it was way out of the way last time. So we don't care about getting until here. And then just kind of jump through those. And there we go. That is it for Kraid. We finally got everything. Now we can get out of here. Stopped out a little too soon. Too late. It's fine. Just run on through. Very convenient. Yeah, very convenient little path that takes us back to Norfair. So, you know, we're back here. We weren't actually done for a shopping trip. I'm sorry, I lied. We couldn't go through the lava. We couldn't go through the lava and linen section.
Lava and linen. This is very good.
Yeah. I don't know why it went with linens, but that's where we are now. Then we hit that. I do not wish to miss that one because I missed that one a few times, and it's usually just a little embarrassing. All right, now for this bit. I wasn't on supers.
Supers, yeah, yep. It's okay, we get to see the cool sequence again.
That's fine. There we go.
Nice.
Now I'll do that just for safety, because it can be a little tricky. I have messed it up trying to do the jump. But yeah, we do that, kind of come down here, hit this little one block. So we get down here. Grab this one, grab the other one that's hidden off behind here because reasons. Very conveniently gets Shine Spark ready, and then go right back out the way we came.
Nice.
And then we will be doing a similar thing to get out of here after we get out of this room. So I'm gonna hit this door, wait a couple seconds. Perfect. I have messed that up several times, and then back out. I love Shine Sparks in this game. They're so
yeah, they're so cool.
They're so satisfying. And now we can make our way out. I don't remember this room. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it anymore. It's no longer, it can no longer hurt us. But yeah, no, the real reason is so we can get back to kind of the main room of Northern's kind of like main room, which is this whole thing. Hope you're excited to see this room one final time, and not interact with it whatsoever.
Yep, just going right through.
And in fact, we're gonna get on that, get kind of close there, so we can set up another speed boost and get through this room without even interacting with it either.
Nice. Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah,
like right through with the ball.
Yeah, surprisingly intentional design there. That is a lot of stuff like that in this game. Like, there, it even accounts for like somehow not having certain items. Like Trasodia has areas where it expects you to have screw attack, but there's actually a couple spots where there's like a missile block you can hit if you needed it through it that way. Also, real quick, I'm gonna make sure we did everything good. We are actually set.
Nice.
Just to make sure in this kind of situation, because, you know, the run being what it is and everything. And then we're gonna kind of go back here, kind of repeat another old part of the run. But this time we have a different reason. So get back here, and instead of continuing, we're gonna drop down here instead, quickly ball spark, get our last missile tank. And we're done with those now.
Nice.
And now we finally go back to Trasodia, clean that up a little bit, and make our way towards the final boss. So we'll grab that. Make sure I stop so I don't actually run into that one, because if you run into it, you get knocked back into the previous room.
Uh-oh.
It happens a lot. I've had it happen a lot because I forget, oh yeah, you're here, then suddenly I'm back in the previous room, have to go back through again, hope I don't do it a second time. Yeah, this is the most roundabout powerbomb in the game, and it's kind of annoying, and I'm sure it's why there's a category extension for 99%.
Oh god, that's very funny actually.
Yeah, there's a few there's the obvious I think there's like either I think it's Nintendo Power or something else where it's like however they did the run, you have to like match it.
Yeah, I know that those are really popular in Metroid games, yeah.
Yeah, there's one for that. There's 69% because of course there is.
Yeah.
and then there's 99%, either because you just don't, this particular powerbomb does not spark joy. And honestly, understandable, have a great day.
Yeah.
Cause like you have to like legit do like a couple of minutes of just running around here to get to this room again, and all you do here, missile, 2 blocks, power bomb. That's it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's just like such a simple power bomb too.
Yeah, all of it for that, and you have to go through like this entire section back again now. Like now I'm done. I have to go all the way back out. It's a whole thing. And I'm sure it's part of why 99% exists as a category extension. The other reason is probably because there's definitely been people who have done runs, forgot one item, and it's like, I still want to submit this.
Yeah, absolutely.
luckily, getting back out is actually probably the easier part.
Okay.
Alright, back to the blast tube. Or, you know, what's left of it, because we did shatter it.
Yes, yes.
It's fine.
The debris of the glass tube.
And then we'll grab this. That'll be our last power bomb of the game. And then we get our last energy tank shortly after, because we are big fan of 99% completed games. Yeah, sometimes you look at that last percentage point, you're just kind of like, close enough.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. That's fine. I wanted a standard bomb there, but no, let's be flashy, I guess.
It works as long as you don't need it.
I don't.
Immediately.
I don't. Like, there's like maybe 2 more that I use in the run, and that's it. Sorry, 3 more. 3 more. Either way, we're still good on them. But at this point, we're just kind of like making our way back up to the where we got the power bombs before.
Yeah, I guess like the ship's helm or something. I'm not sure. It's like a control center area.
I guess. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4. There's 1 here we use.
Oh, that's so much more convenient.
Yeah, it breaks through that whole room, and you don't have to like go through the entire sequence.
Uh-huh.
Ow. It's fine. Okay, we're finally back here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna conveniently do that. Let them take care of themselves for a second. They're very sufficient. They got they got this. They got water. The AC is on. They're playing their favorite tunes. They're fine. And now for the last energy tank, which is surprisingly involved. Oops, that was a little late. That's fine. Second one, she did it. There we go. So what the game actually wants you to do is do this really tricky set of space jumps through all of this crap. This is the other solution.
Oh my god.
Just Shine Spark. Just Shine Spark. It's so much easier.
Yeah, really.
Like, I've lost track of how many times I tried to do that casually, and I was just kind of like, I hate this. And then, like, oh, wait a minute, I can set a speed booster here. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, here we go. Final fight.
Yeah, final boss. Fun fact, the final boss is also harder if you 100% the game.
I didn't know that.
It does triple the amount of damage, and instead of 6 super missiles, he takes 17.
What? That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So this is Mecha Ridley, who's,
Yeah, so basically we want to use super missiles to fire into his, like, chest piece there. He's going to fire laser beams and homing missiles at us. We want to avoid it. We also want to avoid his arm, in which he's going to try to swipe at us.
Yep. And he can be really terrible about the timing sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, and in order to hit him, like, to hit his chest piece, you basically have to, like, jump up in the air and time your missiles so that they come out at the right time to fly across and hit him.
Should take, like, 1 more.
There we go. Nice. So,
and then he shuts down.
Then he shuts down, and then we have a classic, hold on. Spoilers. Oh wow, it's an escape sequence!
Yeah, we already had an escape sequence. What about escape sequence 2?
Yeah, we heard you like escape sequences, so we put an escape sequence in your escape sequence, so you can escape sequence.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds about right.
Yeah, so we're just, we have a 5-minute time limit here to just kind of get through as fast as we can to get to our escape ship, which we saw earlier.
Yeah, fun fact, it only applies to easy and normal. On hard, it is way less time.
Yes.
Like, I think it's like 3 minutes or something like that, or 2 minutes.
Which is wild. There's some very tricky stuff along the exit here.
That said, this escape scene is almost like a formality by comparison. Also,
yeah.
This is the room we're gonna have to, like, we actually set up the shine spark if we actually want to do it. So I'm gonna kind of make sure he stays there, so that way I don't have to worry about him trying to, like, go back forward. Oh, actually, not. Oh, okay, there we go. And we got it, so enjoy.
Nice.
Skip this room. We don't care about this room anymore. Don't care about this room. Right through there. just.
That's so good.
And now we just mash. We have so much health, we don't actually care.
Parts.
And
yeah,
we're done.
Yeah. Cool.
And time will be when I get in this, so time.
Nice! GG! That was awesome.
That definitely could have been better.
Yeah, there were a few points, but like overall, like that was so cool. I'm super happy that
there were a few points, and dying on that one definitely was like the big detriment, but that happens.
Yeah,
that's why we safety save, so that way we don't lose our run.
Mhm.
I've seen one too many Super Metroid things on GDQ where I still remember the one race where like it was a 4-way race and 3 of them lost the run.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've never forgotten that. It scares the heck out of me.
Yeah, right.
Now, obviously the in-game time's gonna be way different. Based on that, if I had a hazard guess, it's probably gonna be like a 108, 109, I think. But while these friends are playing, because I'll let those play out, I guess some shout-outs. I can't really say any shout-outs to the communities because I haven't really been involved with the Metroid communities at all, currently. Like, most of my learning from this has been because of, like I said, there's a viewer of mine that did redeemed a challenge to get under 2 hours in-game with 100% completion and perfect stealth. I figured, let me learn the speedrun route so I'd have a better chance at that, and then I managed to do that before even learning the run fully. and then getting that time was so easy, I was like, why don't I just try to do that RTA, got an RTA like instantly, and then I've kept bringing it down from there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I guess for myself, if you want to find me, twitch.tv/BeamQueenSol, and I go through that on socials as well, at least on Blue Sky. There is a Twitter, but it's dormant these days. I don't really use it because honestly, I ain't a whole lot for Twitter anymore.
Reasonable.
But yeah, I am a platformer speedrunner. I focus usually a lot more on Kirby. That's usually my bigger one. But I have been dabbling in Metroid, as you can see, and I do actually want to learn Fusion and Dread at some point, because both of those have looked like really neat runs. I'm sure Quacksilver is positively giddy about it. Because I know how she's been about another Metroidvania girly, as she puts it.
Yeah.
But I also do casual things. I do Pokemon stuff. So yeah, definitely feel free to follow me if you like any of this. I'd love to see you. Also, I love this little bit here where like Kid Sam is probably yeah, her bird bats. And then you have Dread, where she finally knows that one of them.
Yeah, that's a little lore dump for everyone who's gonna play Dread after this.
I'm sorry, did we just find... Wait, Samus has bird parrots?
Yes.
Yes, to replace her other parents. Also,
Because
one of
Ridley,
also, one of the is better than I thought. Right, I forgot the in-game time does actually reset when you reload. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, this will probably be like a 108, 109.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is
Good job.
that is 100%. Crime, thank you for having me for this, and also thank you for being here for commentary. I am excited.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see whenever you end up doing 80%.
Yes, I gotta get back into it. I kind of put it on hold, and now I'm like dreading having to go back to it because it's a rough run.
You mean your
but...
Metroid dreading?
Yes. But honestly, watching through this has like really inspired me to get back into it again. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to.
Don't worry. Don't worry. One day I will learn Shatter Generations.
Let's go.
I'm sure I'll get bullied into it at some point.
It's a fun game.
All right, well, thank you so much, Sol. Crime, do you want to do any shoutouts as well?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm Metroid Crime. Go volunteer or submit your run for Out of Bounds Toronto too, because the submissions are open, and I'm very excited to see everyone's submissions.
Yes, please. I wasn't able to attend it, and I'm not able to this year, but it was really neat seeing what happened, what was going on during it, and I'm sure it's going to be the same way this year.
Definitely. But yeah, over to you, Z.
Awesome, well, thank you both. Everybody, please stick around while we set up our next showcase. You're all suspects, and Tomomodachi will need to interview each and every one of you as she assists Nancy Drew in solving today's mystery. We'll be right back. Hello everybody, I just have a few quick announcements. We have submissions for Attract Mode showcases. They are always open, and we'd love to have you on showing any game you love. Send us your showcase ideas at ladyarcaders.com/start. And we are currently scheduling for the month of April, so get the submissions in. As well as, we have submissions open for Out of Bounds Toronto. Thank you, Sweet Peeps, for posting that in chat. It is an in-person, all women and femme speedrunning event that takes place on June 15th and June 16th this year. Runner and volunteer submissions opened today. Get your submissions in for runner, and if you would like to volunteer, we would love to have your help. Thank you so much. Next time on Attract Mode, we have yet another double feature for you all. Akio will be blazing through Sonic Generations, doing Blaze Percent, all modern stages / bosses, and then she'll unleash her true power in Sonic Generations, Unleashed Project. This will be on March 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So please join us for that. Alright everybody, please stick around for the raid. We are going to be raiding Speed4 Live, who is running an event called Speed4 TLC. So please stick around for that, and thank you all for hanging out and watching. This has been a really good time, and I will see you in the future. Take care everybody. Bye!